You know, one of my favorite things about going back to school is, well, after school. So Makaila's choice for best back to school business is Mystique Escape Room, and I am joined by the founder and owner, David. Happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be on your list.
And I am no stranger to your location. I myself, and Justin has even been there.
She helped me out of one of the rooms there. I mean, I'll be honest with you. So I'll give credit where credit is due.
I mean, yeah, and I think you were new to escape rooms, and you know, some people watching might be new to escape rooms. What exactly is an escape room?
So an escape room is a 60-minute adventure in which you and a group of other people, up from 2 to 10 people at Mystique Escape Room, go into a room and you need to accomplish a goal inside there. And the way to accomplish that goal is to solve puzzles while inside that room.
I love it. And speaking of puzzles, I mean, I think that's really great considering a lot of the kids are back in school and you got to keep your brain going even when you're outside the classroom, right?
Sure. So it gets the kids off the TV, it gets the kids off the cell phone for a little bit, and it's also bonding moments between parents and kids too. I recently had a mom tell me that she was so thankful of the escape room experience just because she got to bond with her teenage daughter, which she hasn't done in a long time.
That's awesome. And I think, you know, bonding or some like friendly competition is also in store, right?
Sure. I mean, Mystique Escape Room is for all different types of demographics. We ultimately have a ton of enthusiasts who escape rooms are their vice, in which they've done over 200 escape rooms and they love to try that challenge, stuff like that. But then you also have the new players, the novices, who are just looking for a fun time. And one of the great things about our location too is we give unlimited clues. So if any person who is new to an escape room needs a little extra help, they just raise their hand as a team and we got their back. We're there to help as much as possible.
I love that. So tell me about Mystique's room. That's kind of your go-to?
So Mystique is our ethereal fortune teller. She's like the face of the thing, who has 3 themes. We have a place called Murder in London. That's a room where you go back to 1889 London, England to find a killer. You guys would be detectives on the case to solve that mystery. We have Secret of Pharaohs. It's an Egyptian tomb in which you go back in time to the 3rd dynasty of ancient Egypt. Sand all over the floor, hieroglyphics all around, super fun. And then we have our hardest room, which is the Wizard's Tower. It's a very magical realm room. There you use all 5 of your senses to solve the puzzles in that room. Super hard, super exciting. And then ultimately I'm building a 4th room there too. Wow. And I'll give you a little tidbit here on TV. It's going to be a vampire theme.
Ooh.
Really?
Which room did we do? The hardest, no?
I think we did the Wizard Tower.
Did you do Wizards?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you went straight for the hardest.
Yeah.
I hope that was the hardest.
Go big or go home, right?
But I'm not that smart, you know.
Oh, well.
Everyone knows that.
I disagree. Well, one of the things that I love that you guys do is, you know, some escape room have locks, which can be frustrating. Your puzzles are a little bit different, right?
It sure is. So we don't use lock and keys at our escape rooms. A lot of escape rooms, almost all of their puzzles will be a lock and key where you need to figure it out, or a padlock. We're a little bit different. So if you see that box right there, that scarab box right there is actually one of our puzzles in Secret of Pharaohs. To solve that box, because right now it wouldn't open if you tried to open it right now, but there is a way to solve that box and open it, and all the clues are exactly on that box right there, which people are like, wow, how is that possible? But there is a way to open that box without brute force or anything like that. Also, I have something like this. This is a cryptex. This is actually located in our Wizard's Tower too. This would be one of our puzzles right here to solve, in which once you, sort of like Da Vinci Code, once you put all the letters correctly after solving a riddle in there, it will open this up like that, and you'll find something inside. So our puzzles are very unique, definitely different from other escape rooms.
And you said 5 senses, like using your 5 senses in a room. I mean, I've not really heard of that. That's very creative.
It is. It's one of the most unique things. When I tell that to people, one of the things on our waivers, do you have any food allergies? So there will be some taste in there, but if someone does have an issue with that or anything like that, we can always bypass puzzles too. We give the teams that option if that ever comes up.
Do you have any kind of like age requirements or?
So the great thing about escape rooms are that the demographics are all over the place. So I have 12-year-old birthday parties in there. I have date nights there. I have moms with their teenage daughters. I have family nights. I have family reunions. I actually had a retirement home that came and visited us for a little while too, and did Murder in London and loved it. So it's one of those places, which the escape room is, that can touch upon almost every type of age group.
And one of the things I love is I'm so competitive, so like if I don't necessarily beat, the room on the first try, I'm like, I've got to come back, like tell me nothing. How do you kind of follow with that? Do you kind of be like, all right, Makaila, like here's what happened, or no?
So usually right before you enter the escape room, we give you all the rules, and one of the things we'll tell you is you have the option for unlimited clues. Now most escape rooms will limit you to 3 clues, and if you ask for more than that, they'll deduct 5 minutes off your time. My philosophy is you're paying too much money to enjoy something like this, especially during these times where gas prices are so high and everything like that. I want you to enjoy what I've built, and that's 90% of going through that game at least. So we're going to help you along the way with clues. Now, if you do not finish and you choose not to use clues, that's your prerogative too. And at the end, yes, I will tell you how it ends if that's what you like, but some people will say, no, I want to come back.
What makes Mystique escape rooms like so different than the other ones?
Well, as I said, our use of puzzles, we don't use the locks and keys. That makes things different too. We are very well known for our theme. So when you walk into Murder in London, you feel like you're walking down the alleyways of 1889 London, England. People are looking around, seeing stars in the sky, seeing alleyways, seeing the Tin Bell pub, seeing Whitechapel Street. When you walk in the Secret of Pharaohs, there is sand all over the floor, torches all around. You feel like you're Indiana Jones in there. And then Wizards, that is my top of the top when it comes to the theming, in which you're putting crystals into a stone, you're pulling a sword out at the end, you're learning magic in that room. And if you come into my lobby too, you're going to see a horse carriage there, a horse carriage to enter into my place. So people see the theming in that. On top of that too, we are very customer service driven. We want you to have the best experience possible. One of the greatest things to hear is when someone walks into Mystique after they come out of the room and they just look at me at the front desk like, wow, I was not expecting this type of experience. I'm so happy. We can't wait to play again. So we try to deliver that not only with the theming, but with also our game masters who are trying to help along the way. And that's usually what does separate us from others. That's what takes us to the next level. And I'm also a small business owner. This is 100% on me. So any reflection, good or bad, it's a reflection on me, and I try to keep it as good at 100 as much as possible.
Well, David, you're doing a fantastic job. I'll definitely have to come back and try my luck again and see how I do on the escape room. Do yourself a favor and go check out Escape Room. And we'll be right back after this short break with Justin's Choice.